Hello everyone and welcome back to another custom Diecast review. Now today, you may think this is a Dale Earnhardt Jr., but you would be wrong. This is actually Jeff Gordon's final race from 2016 at Martinsville. So just a little bit of background on why this happened, I would say. So Jeff Gordon, 2015, retired, right? Made it to the round of 4 after winning at Martinsville, which was his final win in full-time, or final win at all, in the Cup Series. Now, at the time, this was the Sprint Cup Series, not the Monster Energy Series, not the Cup Series, just the Sprint Cup Series. So, with that being in that time zone, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was still running full-time until 2017. Now, of course, this was 2016. So, in 2016, Dale Earnhardt Jr. ended up being knocked out for 2 weeks. Well, not knocked out. He had a concussion for 2 weeks. Well, okay, no. I got that wrong. He had a concussion. He got taken out for 2 weeks. There we go. But eventually, it ended up being extended to the full end of the season. So, more than likely, not really more than likely, basically, Dale Earnhardt Jr. would not return into 2016 season, leaving 2 drivers to fill in for him. One was being Jeff Gordon, the other being Alex Bowman. And with that being said, I actually have an Alex Bowman diecast from the 88 machine that he ended up driving, I think it was at Talladega. But you can see right there it says Alex Bowman, number 88 Mountain Dew. So, that's when Bowman was in it. I don't know if they switched back and forth, or if it was one driver, then the other driver. Like, first it was Gordon, then Bowman, or I don't know if it was Gordon, Bowman, you know what I mean? I think it was, kind of back and forth, but I could be wrong. I don't really remember on that one. But anyway, the reason I made this diecast is, one, I'm not a Jeff Gordon fan, so that's why you may be asking, well, why'd you make this? The reason I didn't, I was going to say didn't not make this, but I could have just said, the reason I did make this was because I saw a post, I believe it was on Facebook, about someone who did a 1/24 scale of this specific diecast. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Someone made a 1/24, I'm going to make a 1/64, so that's what I did. I ordered another one, and I got down to business with this one. I have the original one that I had, I still have that. But for this custom specifically, I ended up buying a brand new one for, I think it was from K-State, KStateDiecast.com. That's where I get my diecast. So I think that's where I ended up buying this one from. But anyway, that doesn't matter. It's not why I'm here. So a little bit more backstory. After he was taken out of the 2016 season, of course, Gordon came in, Bowman came in. Then, in 2017, Dale Earnhardt Jr. announced his retirement. With that being that, of course, Alex Bowman came in 2018, still running until, current day, at least at this recording. So yeah, this 88 has had a few drivers in its time, and I believe that's the reason why Junior did not return, was because he retired so early, not really so early, but he retired early because he was getting all these concussions. This was not the first time Junior has had a concussion racing. And of course, with his father being involved in a racing incident that ended up taking his life, very unfortunate, but I can see why he retired, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him whatsoever. I do wish he stayed longer, but for his own safety, I am glad that he retired, for his own safety. I wouldn't want anything happening to anybody on track, but with the history of the Earnhardt family, and with wrecks and concussions and just injuries, it was a pretty good idea, and a smart idea to, just go ahead and retire. So, still being an Earnhardt fan, I'm like, you know what? This may not be Dale Earnhardt Jr., it may be Jeff Gordon, one I was a rival with. And I don't mean the actual person, I mean, in our household, it was either you liked Dale Jr. or you liked Jeff Gordon. You could not like both. For whatever reason, you could not like both. I don't know why. There was the same team, but you couldn't like them. It was one or the other. So, of course, I grew up with Junior, or being a Junior fan, so did my father. My father actually grew up being a Senior fan, and so did his dad. But where I grew up I was born in 2002. So, from 2002 on, I was a Junior fan. So, Yeah, that's why I liked Junior, and it wasn't because I like, oh, this is who I'm supposed to root for. I actually liked Junior. I liked how he was, his attitude, just whatever. But again, this is not Dale Jr., it's Jeff Gordon. But either way, I thought it was pretty cool. I saw it was, pretty awesome that somebody made a 124 scale. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a 164 scale, and that's why we are here. And of course, with that being said, here's a diecast out of the box. Now you can see already a whole bunch of race wear. Now I don't know how accurate this is to the actual race car. I don't know how the person got the images for that Martinsville race. I don't know, unless he was there or something. But I'm like, okay, that seems pretty awesome. So I'm going to recreate that in 164 scale, and that is exactly what I did. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's weird not calling this Junior. I'll tell you that much. Got Nationwide is on your side right there. You got some rubber buildup right there on the front. I don't know how good you can see that, but you got some rubber buildup right there. And then, you got all this rubber buildup on the hood, on the Nationwide, all that good stuff. Got Earnhardt Jr., and that was the correct banner. It said Earnhardt Jr. and not Jeff Gordon. Now, the banner was a little different. It was like, I don't know, it was, let's see, it was, I'm trying to figure out what side. I think it was on this side, but there was a little drop off of more banner, I guess, so it could like keep the sun out of the driver's face, so he could actually perform well and not get in a crash. So I believe that he finished top 10. I think it was 7th. I could be wrong. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. But I think he was 7th place. I'm pretty sure he was top 10 if he wasn't even in 7th place. But right here on the roof, you got a little bit of rubber buildup. Not really that much. Nothing on the back windshield. You got Nationwide is on your side on the deck lid. Right here on the back, you got Nationwide is on your side. And you got that black back bumper that Junior always did. Got the 88, Valvoline, Chevy SS, got the taillights, Chevy bow tie. Honestly, I kind of miss the Chevy SS. It was a pretty good model. Got the Exalta there. Got just a whole bunch of rubber buildup. Got the tire blacked out there. Not completely. You can still see the Goodyear and the Eagle and whatever right there, so that's still there. Got the Nationwide, Mountain Dew. Got the 88. Let's see, you got Hendrick, I think, Exalta. Can't tell. Freightliner, maybe. Mac Tools and Simon's there. Got Valvoline Tax Slayer. Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there on the name rail. Got Duralast Flowmaster. IR. Is that IR? I think that's IR. I don't know. I can't read it. Got the Sprint Cup Series. Got Mechanics Wear and NASCAR Race Car. Got the Goodyear right there. And you got some rubber build up here around the front wheel well. So yeah, there's all kinds of dirtied up because it is Martinsville. To be fair. Got another kind of blacked out blacked out wheel almost. You got the Eagle covered pretty good, but the Goodyear is still there. Got some more rubber buildup. You got the window net down right there. I always love doing that. Now on the interior, you can barely see it, but the roll cage is painted silver. The gear shifter is painted silver in there as well. And then the steering wheel, I don't know, stick, I guess, is also painted silver. Of course, you got the window net over the 88. Got the Mountain Dew. Got some more rubber buildup over here. And you got a gas can streak line, or just a gas line from, of course, putting the gas in and out. And it was dripping, so you got that little there. That's pretty cool. Got another pretty rubbed up tire. And then on the underneath here, let's see if we can focus. We got painted undercarriage. Got the painted, pipes and gas tank and all that good stuff under there. So yeah, that's more the detail on this diecast. So hopefully you kind of learned something. If I didn't give you false information, I really hope I did not. But, I mean, knowing me, I probably did give you some type of false information on accident. But anyway, that's going to be all for this diecast review. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.